Buying a used car, its mileage is one of the first things that shoppers look at. It can indicate how reliable the car will be, potential maintenance costs, and how long it may last. But how much can you actually trust the numbers on the odometer?
Queen City News Chief Business Correspondent Taylor Young is here to tell us all about this. And we're actually seeing an alarming rise in odometer fraud. I haven't heard much about this.
Yeah, and that's the alarming part, right? So when you're buying a car, this is not really necessarily something that a lot of shoppers are thinking about, right? Because there's so much going on in the car buying process. You're looking at price, you're looking if you're getting the best deal, maybe if the car has been in a wreck before. But the fact is that odometer fraud is costing buyers upwards of $1 billion a year. So maybe something to start thinking about when you go into a dealership. Now, in a recent analysis by IT company Carfax, it found that more than 2 million cars on the road today have had their odometer rolled back. That's up about 82,000 vehicles from just last year alone. Carfax also broke down which states are seeing this happening the most. North Carolina placed in the top 10 with an estimated 49,000 cars that have been tampered with. And for those wondering if this is just happening with older vehicles, well, it turns out it's a lot harder to detect if a digital odometer has been tampered with compared to a mechanical one. So this is even happening more so with newer vehicles.
Wow. That actually surprises me.
Yeah,
what are the penalties if someone does get caught doing this?
Yeah, I mean, this is taken very seriously, not only because it unethically really increases the value of a car, but it is a federal offense. You could be facing a felony if you do this. Now, if convicted of odometer tampering, you could face up to a $10,000 fine per car. There is a maximum penalty of about $1 million. But earlier this year, the state filed hundreds of charges against two men connected to independent dealerships in Greenville, North Carolina. The DMV says 17 vehicles were involved. About 2.4 million miles were rolled back, and it cost customers nearly $250,000. So given the financial impact of all of this, you can see why this fraud is taken so seriously.
I mean, it's scary, especially with the fact that newer cars are involved too. So is there anything that we as consumers can do to try to prevent becoming victims of odometer fraud?
Yeah, so it's not really easy to kind of just look at a car and look at the odometer and see if it has been tampered with, unless the mileage just doesn't match up with the year of the car. Maybe you can put two and two together, but you're going to have to do some legwork, and that could be requesting the car's history report. And if the seller doesn't have that, you can also use the car's VIN number to look that up online. And again, this is something that I can say I've never thought about this. I recently just bought a car. I never even thought that this was a thing, but yeah, it's rising and it's costing consumers a lot of money.
It's probably got a lot of people scratching their heads going, whoa, I wonder if what I'm looking at from a used car, I wonder if it was right or if I got scammed.
49 vehicles in North Carolina alone, that's a lot of vehicles.
Yeah.
It is.